guess zipping the jacket up before I put on this bulky crap on would have been the thing to do, huh? I ain't gonna be able to stay out here too long because I forgot my earplugs. It's 38 degrees according to the thermometer in my truck. And when you dress in the house to come out and ride in the wind when it says cold, you usually get so hot before you get through getting all your gear on that you're ready to get out of the house pretty quick. So I walked right by my earplugs, didn't grab them. So I was fixing to start sweating, and that's not a good thing. I had to do a little work on this helmet the other night. Part of that was moving my microphone to a different spot. That's the main reason I want to get out and ride today. As cold as it is, it's not going to be either weather fit or like tomorrow I probably should be working because it's going to be a little warmer. After that it's supposed to start raining and turn like bitterly cold again. So it's really kind of too cold to be out here right now, but if I want to test this setup out the way I've got the mic sitting now, today's the day. So here we are. The cold really is not that bad right this minute. All my stuff is pretty windproof. I got a set of windproof long johns that goes from my ankles up to my neck and chin. But somehow or another my legs and knees still get cold out in the wind. And then my hands, I've got windproof glove liners on and winter gloves. But still, after a few minutes, a certain amount of time, whatever it is, my hands start to get freezing and they get stiff and numb and sore. All that good stuff. Right now it's okay, but I can already tell my fingertips are a little chilly. I've been on the road probably 5 whole minutes already. Not a good sign. Uh-oh, what's going on up here? That Popo got him one back there. What in the world is going on? Another one up here. Getting that meth off the streets. Yeah, they're searching. Good job, fellas. Get it all out of here. We don't need that crap. Ugh. I gotta get away from these red lights. My fog-free visor's not fogging up, but the moisture's condensing on the inside of it. It's not foggy, it just looks like somebody's dumping a bucket of water over your windshield. You know, you get that little ripple effect. It's like that, except it's not moving. A little bit harder to see. Once I get a little speed up and I get to where I can crack this visor open a little bit, it'll dry out and go away. Just got to get up here where I can get a hand off the controls and not have to worry about stopping. Oh, that's cold. Woo, that's brisk. I don't know that it's helping a whole lot either. I may have to cut this shorter than I felt like cutting it. Cracking that visor helped a little bit, but it didn't help a whole lot. I can see where I'm going though. We're good. If I can keep moving, it won't get any worse. It's stopping, not having any airflow through the helmet that makes it do this. Especially when it's cold. I looked last night and I thought I had the chin vent on this thing open, but it really don't feel like it do, and I just closed the forehead vent down a while ago. It's too cold to want a whole lot of airflow through here, but you gotta have a little bit to keep that moisture from building up. And I don't feel like I'm getting a whole lot of anything. My neighbor asked me the last time I came in from riding, saw me taking my earplugs out. He said, "Man, how do you ride like that?" I thought he'd seen me going too fast somewhere or something. I said, "Ride like what?" He said, "Put them earplugs in." I was like, "Well, look, the bike and the wind are both so loud. I don't want to be saying huh, huh, huh all the time in the next few years." He said, "Yeah, but don't you need to be able to hear traffic, that kind of stuff?" It's like, well, I agree that would kind of be a handy thing to be able to hear, but the wind is so loud, the exhaust on the motorcycle is so loud, that unless you're sitting at a stop, you can't hear other traffic anyway. I mean, even the wind is enough to drown out any other vehicles on the road. And more importantly than that, cars are getting quieter and quieter on the inside these days. They're building them for creature comfort now. So when was the last time, I mean, other than like a motorcycle or a loud V8 or some kid with a little four-cylinder with a fart can on it, when was the last time you heard another car out on the road? Come on. Yeah, you saw me almost fall. Not almost fall, but I had to put the wrong foot down. And I had not planned on it, so it was it was a surprise to all of us. Not the fun kind. One of those stupid mistakes you start making when you get just a little bit of obstruction in your visor, pulling up on a four-way stop, and you're more worried about being able to see what's going on than you are paying attention to what you're actually doing. Usually the police are out here to kind of do overwatch over the schools, but it looks to me like everybody that's on shift right now today is tied up searching vehicles for drugs. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I hope they find a bunch. I hope they get rid of them. You hear that dog barking at me? Dude, what are you doing? Sitting at the entrance, but he ain't pulling out. He's fine. finally pulled out now in front of somebody. Hey, he about got took out. I would love to stay out and ride a little bit longer. My hands are kind of cold, but this visor is the real issue. It's not like I'm riding blind or anything, but I can't see well enough to be 100% careful. So we're gonna call it a day. Plus I'm getting, somehow or another, I've got my shirt tucked in the back, but somehow or another I'm still getting a nice cool breeze through the valley, if you know what I mean. So at 39 degrees it's not comfortable, not even a little bit. Look at that. Let's call it a day, shall we?